Good morning, good people. Well, don't worry about the floor. It will vacuum up nice and clean. Even though we're in a concrete shed with concrete floors, there's a little bit of debris around, but it's okay, we'll get it off. Anywho's, we finished the upholstery. Bedhead, woohoo! Go up to the pelmets all the way around. Same material, looks really good. Nice comment on the boss, you did a good job. Anyway, coming back here to look on this is the seat beside the cupboard. It's got a little bit of a ruffle, but I'm sure that'll come good in time. A little bit loose, but tell you what, they were hard to get on. And this is the other end. This is the big on the back. Those of you astute advisors will notice that there's a joint in the middle. Wasn't a joint in the middle before, so we actually cut the foam. She made two, so we can pull up one side to get underneath. And I've even cut the timber so that we can just take out a side at a time if needs be. Like it. Do like it. Make sure I put that back the right way, because these things do have a bit of a bulge at the front for the back of your legs. But looks all right. Looks all right. Looks all right. Pretty comfy. Certainly brings it into a bit more modern than the old stuff. The split down the middle, I was looking at the later model crowns, 2015 or thereabouts, and they have the two cushions rather than one. Because when you pull the one cushion off, where do you bloody put it? When you want to get it into the cupboard. This time you can just pull one up, put it on top of the other one, give it out what you need and put it back again. This is new. Christina found online, I don't know where. It was pretty cheap. You can get a lot more dearer ones, but it's just somewhere to put your shoes rather than leave them kicking on the floor. So it works really well. A few other little odds and ends. I've been doing an audit on the solar. So I've updated to a Victron MPPT 130 smart charger. Now the 100 stands for the volts that the combined panels put out, and the 30 is how many amps it will take. So this one, you can put panels on the roof that must be less than 100 volts. So you could put 330s, whatever. And the 30 amps means how many amps that the solar panels are pushing in. At the moment, it's actually charging because I've got a panel outside the shed that I just plug in to keep things topped up. And it's putting about 60, 70, 80 watts, which is not a lot, but it's all it needs. It's sitting on about 97% anyway, so it just tops it up to the 100% state of charge, and it's all good. I am actually going to replace my panels on the roof. I had two 200s, and I put an extra two 200s that weren't 200s. There's a lot of panels out there that uprate their wattage and they're nowhere near. You can tell pretty easily by the size of the panels. You know, if they're sort of 900 by 500, they're not going to put out 200 watts. They're putting out about 90 to 100, if that. Anyhow, I've found some panels that go on a house roof, which are about a third of the price of your 18 to 22 volts. These ones are 41 volt. It's about 10 to 12 amps. So I'm going to put two on those, and they're $80. Yes, you heard right, $80 each. If you look at new panels, 18 to 22 volt, will put out sort of 12 to 13 amps. You're paying $200 to $300, which is ridiculous. There's a lot of panels out there on the market, on eBay and Fleabay and Evil Bay, or whatever you want to call it, that are overstating their wattage, and they're nowhere near what they should be. In fact, I've returned some to a couple of sellers on eBay, waiting on a refund. Good luck with that, Gray. Anyway, they're just whether it's the seller or whether it's the manufacturer or the wholesaler that sells to them, there's millions of them on Fleabay. So I would definitely steer clear of the smaller panels. They're just not putting out what they should be. They're just rubbish, absolute bloody rubbish. Anyway, I'll take one off and I'll put it on the roof of the car to keep the auxiliary battery charged on that, and it's working really well. So pretty happy with that. Anyway, that's about all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribe. You'll get informed when new videos come up. So I'm trying to put more videos on. Our next little trip away, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be doing some other videos on other things. For example, drawing water from a water source, how I fill my van without going through the fillers. That's the old one. Sorry, just up there, 7515. That worked well in the car, but unfortunately decided to shit itself. But anyway, big difference in sizes, massive. They're pretty cheap, these ones. I think they're about $75 to $100, if that. As you can tell, I like my Victron. Everything I've pretty much got in the van is Victron. Battery charger, solar obviously, and I've also got a shunt, which measures power in and out and tells me the state of battery. Works really well. Anyway, as I said, that's it for now. Cheers all.